Oh, there you are, YouTube. Doodle 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 do. Subscribe if you're interested, but also no pressure. Hey, it is time for us to see what our next Christmas movie is going to be. So let's get to that Christmas Advent calendar and find out what movie we're watching. Let's go. All right, number 5, December 5th. What are we watching?
This is how we set it up so you could do that one.
This one right here. What is it?
The Christmas Chronicles.
Why are they always upside down?
don't
The Christmas
know.
Chronicles. Never seen it before. Kurt Russell, Goldie Hawn. Awesome. Okay, here's the thing with the Christmas Chronicles. It's oh gosh. I was having a great time with this movie for a long time, like deep into it, and I went back to even find out when I stopped liking the movie, like time-wise. And it was about the 50-minute mark. But here's the thing, let me tell you about the beginning, because the beginning is really good. It's just this nice family Christmas movie, and you're following. I didn't even realize there was like a family aspect to it. I thought the whole thing was about like Santa maybe in the North Pole or something like that. But you have this nice family. It starts with some like home video that was taken, like home movies being made of this family. And then it jumps forward through the years, and then we find out that I'm probably going to spoil some stuff here, that the dad died, and then so now you have these two kids, and then the mom. The two kids aren't getting along. The older boy, he's getting into trouble, and the mom, she's just like working, trying to make things happen. She's having to work on Christmas Eve and all of that. And all of that is good, and then they happen to, I'm going to skip like forward a little bit, but they happen to fall upon meeting Santa Claus, who is awesomely played by Kurt Russell, and I love the way they present him. They basically point to the Santa Claus that like Coca-Cola made famous, and that little night before Christmas poem and story, all of that, and like how he's like bigger and then has the white beard and all of that, and he's not this, he's kind of, he looks like Kurt Russell when Kurt Russell grows all of his hair out, right? And he has like more of a pewter look to his hair, and he's not, doesn't have a bowl full of jelly of a tummy, right? And all of that is really cool. I love his attitude. He doesn't even say ho ho ho. That's not like part of his thing. And everybody has all these expectations for him, and he's like, I'm not that guy. That's just that soda company that made me look like that. That pop company. I'm trying to say soda because I know more people say soda than pop. But like all of that was really awesome, and the sleigh breaks and the reindeer are gone, and he's like, how are we going to, the reindeer have like flown off, and he's like, how am I gonna take care of Christmas? And so the kids are there, with him, and they're trying to fix Christmas, right? And all of that is really good. It's so good. I really like it, and I love what Kurt Russell's doing. It's all very fun. And then around the like 55-minute mark, almost an hour into the movie, there's this part where we see the elves. We see Santa's elves, and I just feel like the direction that they take the movie is just so bad after that. The elves are annoying. They're like little minions. They don't look cool. They look like they are cartoons within the movie. The movie just had like a sense of realism in its own grounded world, but these elves just really take the movie in a different direction. It's like everybody in this moment, also everybody has like the side quest. I really enjoyed the three of them together, the two kids and Santa Claus, as they're navigating these different people, trying to get help, like, hey, can anybody drive me here? We need to save Christmas. Like, all of that is very fun, but then these elves show up, and it's just not, it turns into like a movie for babies. Like, it turns into a movie that I feel like becomes a movie that is more for 8-year-olds rather than a family. Before, it felt like a family film, but then it just became a little too silly for me. I just wasn't into that. And this was all happening like during side quests. Everybody went to do sort of their own thing. You got Santa in jail. You got the little girl who's traveling around the North Pole, and then you got the boy who gets caught up in some like he kind of gets like mugged and kidnapped essentially. And during all of that, it's just not a very fun movie. I don't think. Like Santa, he creates like a band, and it's actually the boss's band, Bruce Springsteen. I see some people from the 8th Street Band. But yeah, they're all like singing in jail, and it's like, no, this isn't fun anymore. I don't like this. I didn't like it anyway. Maybe other people would. And then the elves, again, I told you all about that. I didn't like them. And then the other kid who, the brother, he's like getting into, he himself isn't getting into trouble as in like he's being bad, but he gets into trouble by some bad people. Does that make sense? I don't know, but I didn't like any of that. And then everybody reunites, and then it's like, okay, now they can save Christmas, but now we have the elves who are helping, and I don't like them at this point, and they're annoying. So that all sucks. But then at the end, like when Santa's like, all right, kids, you know, we saved Christmas. We'll see you later. That part is really great because there's some callbacks to some of the stereotypes that they have for Santa that just weren't firing in the movie. You know, Kurt Russell's like, no, I don't do that sort of stuff. This, you know, you got the wrong Santa. You don't have the wrong Santa, but you got the wrong idea about who I am. And you know, there's some callbacks to that, which is really fun. And then the very ending is nice too, and heartfelt once those elves are gone. So really, those elves, I just didn't like those. And from what I've seen for the sequel, for Christmas Chronicles 2, those elves are going to be maybe a bigger part of the movie, and I don't like that. Also, at the end, Goldie Hawn shows up, and I thought she was in the whole movie, but she's only at the very end, so I must just be confusing the marketing for part 2 as being part 1. But she does show up at the end in some sort of like surprise, like we're not supposed to know who she is, but obviously it's Goldie Hawn. Just because I guess we all know Goldie Hawn's voice, so that's why. So when she finally turns around, you're supposed to be like, oh, it's Goldie Hawn, it's Kurt Russell's real lover. And but you know, we all knew it was going to be her. And then there's like a little funny joke at the end, and I love where Santa lives, like that part at the end when we see him like in his workshop and hanging out with Mrs. Claus. I just love that aesthetic. It's really good. So the movie had so much potential, and I was really loving it. And I was like, I heard some mixed to negative reviews on it, and I'm like, I don't know, I think it's really good, until those elves showed up, and they really did ruin the movie for me. Because I don't know if I'd want to go back and watch it because of them. If it was all like the first part, the first hour, I would have rewatched this movie multiple times. I might show it to my kids, I guess, but I don't know. They don't know anything about the Minions, so maybe they don't have to know anything about these elves. Anyway, I feel bad because I'm talking so poorly about this movie. Maybe you like it. Maybe it's a part of your family tradition. If so, you know, I'm sorry for the things I said, but I really loved the first hour. It was good. That was really nice. But anyway, so yeah, that was that movie. But you know what we also have to do? We have to get to our other advent calendars. We did the movie advent calendar. Now we have to go look at the chocolates and the cheeses. So let's get over there to those advent calendars. Okay, you're gonna start with the winter scene, and what are you starting with? Reese's. All right, let's get in there. You found 5? Okay. Ooh, I think I might know what that is. Close it back. All right, what did you get? Oh, it's a train.
And this way,
Here, put it in my hand.
you're like 18.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Wonderful little train there. Oh, Reese's Pieces. We'll call you E.T.
No.
Is that a yummy train?
okay.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. That thing was hard to get out
Here,
on the other one.
On
All right, you got your train.
the shelf.
Nice. And what'd you say? You're doing Elf on the Shelf?
Yeah, elf on the shelf.
All right, and you're doing Elf next too?
But I couldn't see.
Here.
There we go.
I wanted it.
Okay, what do we have? Looks like, oh yeah, Gingerbread Man. Very cool. Those yummy gingerbread men?
Oh yeah. It tastes like ginger.
Does it? Not just chocolate? And you still got to do your... Oh yeah, they made these the other day. You still got to do your Reese's. Yeah. Are we going to call you E.T.?
No.
Okay, moving on to the cheese advent. And today's December 5th. So here we go.
Did you understand me, Mom?
Yes, I do.
Let's go here. Why can I never do this?
Here.
I just rip it so far. Okay. Here, that's probably enough because we can pull the cheese out.
Long cheese.
That's a long cheese. Here, can you get that for me?
Window.
We got the whole family here working on this.
What kind is it?
Okay, let's see. Oh, it's a tiny one, and it's called just aged Gouda. Aged Gouda, so it's not going to have a smoky flavor or anything, okay?
Gouda.
So let's go for it. You got your cheese? All right. Oh my goodness, you just dropped it.
Oh.
Okay, so you already ate it. Another piece. Well, the other one is mine, but we have some similar cheese in the fridge. Okay.
I want some similar.
Just
Kind of similar.
Yeah, you can have some similar cheese. Go ahead. What do you think of aged Gouda?
Oh, I love it. Peter, should I do that?
Okay, so we'll get some in the fridge then. All right, I'm going to give it a try. Weird.
Mikey.
Ooh, that's good. Like the roof of my mouth in the middle, sort of like in a stripe or something. Tastes like a punch of flavor was really good right there. But it also tastes very similar to just cheddar, but like an amazing, really good cheddar. Yeah, I'm digging that. But it's very basic. It's not. They're not doing anything special with this. No spices, no gimmicks. Just a really strong, good, tasty cheese, aged Gouda. Thank you so much for being a part of our December 5th and watching those movies, eating those chocolates, and eating those cheeses. Very much appreciate your time. Thank you so much for watching, and perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.